What's up, YouTube? My name's Kingmooncricket, and this is Home. This is a horror adventure game that I got off the PlayStation Store. It's about $4. You guys can download it, play it if you want for yourselves, but I'm gonna be doing a playthrough for you. Um, I haven't played the game, so I have no clue what I'm supposed to expect. Save point automatically. We recommend you put aside an hour and a half to complete the. Nah, I'll be fine. Turn up the sound, turn up the lights, already done. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet, a flashlight. Okay, I kind of like this. This is really nice. What is this on the floor? I have no clue what that is. Can I pick it up? No, I can't. We got the thunder, lightning storm. That house. Where was I? My controller is vibrating. I have no clue what's going on. Very afraid right now. Oh, never mind. What? What is this? Is it? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Oh, that's the same thing. Fuck you, cat. Should I go downstairs? I'll go downstairs. I noticed that I was limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. Who's Rachel? I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. What is a thin gray mouse was stuck in the trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Yeah. Let's free the mouse. He deserves it. Actually, I want to go back upstairs. Let me. The shelf. There were scribbles on all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Oh, okay. So, whoa. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. How long had this been here? Rotting. The man upstairs didn't look like he's been dead for a long time. What is this? A black and white photo. It looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guessed there was no reason for me to keep this. Let's take it. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this will help me find some answers. Let's actually go back upstairs. I actually like the feel of this game. Water dripping. The desk had a computer and some papers on it. A single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but of course we opened the drawer. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. It looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? I was actually thinking about doing another horror game, or any type of horror game, and then this popped up, and I wanted to do something other than Naruto and Smite and the other things that I do on my channel. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. Well, okay, now we know that the killer's probably still here. I realized there was blood on my shoes and my pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. If that man died in the hallway, what was the blood doing there? I don't want to know, so I'm gonna just go back and head downstairs. Let's go all the way over here this time. A collection of rusty tools. They looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? Damp smelling dirt. So somebody tried to bury a body just now. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Push the switch. Of course, it depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. What? Whoa, why are you... Okay. Why was he making that face in the photo? same books. I just checked that way. Let's continue to go further downstairs. Grandfather clock, a mirror. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning or him. Well, this is nice. What's this on the floor? There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Okay. Oh, we can exit the bathroom. I wonder if I want to use the bathroom. What if I have to take a solid, poop? I'll be fine. Pretty sure I got scared. All the poop got scared out of me when ah! What was that? The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck by the smell. I guess that led to the kitchen. What the hell was that? What is this? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had been obviously moved. Maybe I found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I heaved the box forward and finally it gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. The dank smell rose from the passage that I climbed down the ladder. No, not yet. I wasn't quite ready. Okay, let's go back. That scared it. Somebody's in here. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few notes. Keycard Locker. Last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. A fucking rat. I got a trophy. Cause and effect. Probably because I freed the rat. I had to help the little buddy out. Let's actually go all the way over here and see what's over here. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Fudge. Alright, let's go down the ladder before. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. Oh God. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. I think we may have just found out who the murderer was. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind. A lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower was near the old trail station. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some kind of markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Oh, okay, I was just making sure. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were about murders in town over the last few years. Wait a minute. There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. What the fuck? Wow, Rachel might be dead. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. And they needed to see what else was down here. Oh, God. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. Oh, what's this? A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. Did I take it? I didn't take it, did I? No, I didn't even want to touch the thing. Let's take it, actually. It might be safer for us to take it. It was so dark down there, the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? There's another ladder. What's this? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Hia, Iv, A, H, R, I think that's an R, F, O, I think that's an L connected with that, so I'll roll. None of it made sense to me. You might be doing some drugs, or the trauma might be killing you. What is this? Crudely made shelves. They look like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. What am I doing down here? I might die soon. I think I might die soon. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. A cage. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. Ew. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Oh, something wet was cutting. Oh. The fumes from the can made you dizzy. Nothing about Rachel or me was written there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Maybe you do. Oh, skeleton. This looked to be bones half dug into the ground and remains looked old. Oh, God. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Well, if this is the man's wife, then I don't think she's the murderer anymore. This might be Rachel. Rachel might be the murderer. We don't know yet. I wonder what would I have found if I had dug deeper. So, do I need to like go get another thing? I actually need to press X on this. I don't know what this is. Some kind of homemade brac, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Okay, somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Okay, the smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. I hope not, because, well, I hope we do. I'm sorry, because this is horrible. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute, these boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? Oh, somebody's stalking us. If I was scared now, if I was scared before, I'm terrified now. They, why were there photos of our house there and these clothes? What was that while I was there? I checked my back pocket and I realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? No, somebody definitely brought you, bro. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that? What the hell? Oh, the bats. Jesus Christ. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Well, I want to check this out first. Goddamn bat. What the fuck is that? There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Hell no. I didn't think it would hold, so I left it. Actually, yeah, maybe the rope would make that broke. Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, this is where we have to end the episode. I will be playing this game a lot more in the future, try to finish it, make the episodes a little bit longer. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and I will see you next time.